So what's up guys? So I'm going to show you a story. Okay. So it's like a Hindi. So I'm going to just translate it. Okay. So let's take. Okay, where is it? Ayo. G. Okay. Let's just ask Google. Turn on Google Lenses.
If there's a Google Lens icon at the bottom of your screen, that means the features available on your phone. To use Google Lens, just tap the icon. For details on
Yes. Translate. Okay, so let's Hindi into. Okay, so let's go to our chapter 3. So if you're from England, you already know this story. Okay, so let's listen.
3. Understand the value of time. The value of time has been explained by mentioning an incident from the childhood of the famous writer Ernest. Time is very valuable. The cycle of time continues at its own pace. One who lags behind in this cycle faces failure. There is no point in repenting later. So learn to value time. This brings discipline in life, and all work is completed successfully within the time limit. Let me tell you a story to explain the value of time. There was a student studying in a famous school in England, Ernest. He was considered a very talented student because his mind worked very fast. He used to understand very quickly what the teacher told him in the class. His creative power was also very good. He was proficient in story writing.
Okay, so let's do. Okay. Okay, so start.
Other students could not write a story like Ernest's even if they tried. Once upon a time, Ernest Hemingway with his family. Story writing competition was organized in the school. All the students were told the topic of the story, and they were given 1 month time to write a story on that topic. Students wishing to participate in the competition started writing stories. Ernest was also a participant in this competition. Therefore, most of the teachers and students were hopeful that Ernest would get this award. For Ernest, writing stories was a left-handed game. Ernest had too much confidence in himself. He was becoming somewhat careless. He thought about story writing. We will write. There's still a lot of time left. Let's have fun for a few days. Ernest kept wandering here and there. Time was passing. Other students were busy editing the story they had written.
Okay, start.
Slowly 28 days of the month passed. Other students submitted their stories to the school. Now Ernest regained consciousness. He wrote a story in a hurry and submitted it to school without making any amendments. All the stories were read carefully by the jury. One story was selected for the award. The award for the best story was announced the next day. Everyone was confident that this time too Ernest would get the first prize. Many students had even congratulated him in advance. Next day, the school hall was full. Everyone was anxiously waiting for the decision to be announced. The chairman of the jury announces the name of the best story and its author. Everyone was stunned to hear the name of the author. It was not Ernest, but some other student. He was called on the stage. Ernest was deeply shocked after seeing and hearing all this. He felt as if someone had dropped him from the sky to the floor. 2.
So the let's do.
जो बात नहीं पड़ता तब हमको है एथी में आके बैठ सुतना पड़ता है सबन के लेके गर्मी फर्मी में ए निकी
Oh my god, no, no.
तारा के जे नीचे गंदो में सुते के कह दी भैया ना वो ठीक बा लेकिन एकरा बाद तो हमरा ई पे रहे पड़ी कहां काहे तोरा के इज्जत है कि कहां रहे के कहल बाबू हम क्या कुछ नहीं कोई कहा कल क्या बताए आज तोरा बताने से मतलब नहीं है तोरा बतावला से मतलब नहीं है हम जात नहीं की तोरा के कहा बोले कि तोर रूम बते अपना रूम में रही रूम में केहू ना रही काहे ना रही ऐसे थोड़ा बात बा 10 लोग गई हम जाके रूम में जाके बैठ जाए तब दोनों गीत तो ही गावत है
Now, listen.
Have slammed. He felt insulted. No one else even paid attention to him. All the students were congratulating and praising the winning student. Ernest got up from the hall and walked silently towards his home. At that time his face was pale. His elder sister looked at him. She understood everything. She said, "Brother Ernest, your face is telling your story. The tears in your eyes are telling that you have not received the award for the best story." Ernest remained silent. The sister consoled and said, "I already know that this is going to happen. Remember, the person who does not respect time, time also does not respect him."
कौन ऐसी चीज बा जहां तहार नहीं है चीज हमार चीज नहीं है तो हमनी के बांट के धइल बा सामान
Start up.
कि हम दूसरा जगह धर तू दूसरा जगह धर ये गलत बात बानी सब जगह सामान अब सारा जगह बन गई
अयो
को चीज ना लोग की सब सामान अंदर डाला जाई
Okay, now.
ऊपर भी पूरा सामान डाला जाई बच्चा सन के साइकिल भइल हेन भइल तीन भइल जौन भइल तो उमे चल जाई बच्चा सन के साइकिल लोग के तोनी के अपन धो दे बसन तो हमार वहिया हमार तो चल जाई हमार तो हमार डर लगता है हमरा
चल जाई कर रही हो हम बार-बार कह रहे चल जाई सब घर में ध्यान सुनना तुमसे ज्यादा चिल्ला सकते हैं
ना तो हमसे मत ना तो केहू नहीं चिल्लाएगा
हां सुनना की तैयारी नहीं हो
Okay, so let's listen to it.
Have slammed. He felt insulted. No one even paid attention to him. All the students were congratulating and praising the winning student. Ernest got up from the hall and walked silently towards his home. At that time his face was pale. His elder sister's eyes fell on him. She understood everything. She said, "Brother Ernest, your face is telling your story. The tears in your eyes are telling that you have not received the award
Okay,
for the best story."
Let's read still.
Ernest remained silent. The sister consoled and said, "I already knew that this was going to happen. Remember, the person who does not respect time, time also does not respect him." If you had started writing the story on time, you would have given a lot of time to trim and decorate it. You wasted a lot of time. Try to do a month's work in 2 days. The result is in front of you.
तो पुराना हटाओ पुराना हो गया तभी ना तुम नया खरीद रही हो पुराना हटाओ बच्चा लोग का चाहे अपना मेरा सब कुछ हटाओ पुराना
Ernest did not say anything. Everyone stood silently and listened. He had realized his mistake. The sister gave him courage and explained, "Ernest, always remember that every moment of time is precious. Understand the value of every moment of time. Learn from the failure you have faced today. Now never make such a mistake again in the future." This lesson from his elder sister opened Ernest's eyes. He started appreciating time. Children, this Ernest later became a world-famous writer. Then its name was Ernest Hemingway. He was awarded the Nobel Prize. This award is the biggest and most prestigious award in the world.
Okay, so
हमको कुछ दिक्कत नहीं माँ इन्हीं को परेशानी है ये आकर के हमारा माथा खा गई है जहाँ जा रहे एक बतवा, मेरा माथा दर्द कर गया, माथा दर्द कर
तो
गया।
कौन ची कहती उनका माथा दर्द कर?
चला मेरा माथा दर्द नहीं कर रहा है, मेरा परेशानी नहीं हो रहा, कि बच्चा को परेशानी नहीं हो रहा, खाली इसी को परेशानी है।
किसको
Okay.
नहीं हो रहा बाबू?
का जाने किसको नहीं हो रहा है।
बेलौटिया है आदमी, किस तरह रह रहे हैं, थोड़ा सा सोचना चाहिए ना।
ना दूसरा का नहीं सोचिए, खाली अपना सोचना है कि हमको बाहर कर दिया। अरे तू इसी घर में हो, तुम कहीं बाहर नहीं गई हो।
Guys, if you like this
हमको ऊपर भी सोने के लिए
video,
बोलेगा, यहाँ भी रहने के लिए तो कोई दिक्कत है हमको?
like.
नहीं
Just
बाबू,
like.
हम इसलिए नहीं बोले
I
हैं,
have
कोई
never
रहने के
gotten
नीचे।
that likes.
जे सब में से देख रहे हैं ना, इधर से उधर, उधर से उधर,
Bye.
बेलौटिया है,
ज्यादा
जा
तुमको
रहे हैं।
आत्मसम्मान में दिक्कत आ रही है, रेंट मिल जाएगा, आराम से मिल जाएगा।